Welcome to Floating Leaf Tea Podcast. My name is Showen.
And I'm Noah.
How are you doing?
Good. I wanted to tell you about my surgery I went to last week.
What?
The anesthesiologist said they could either knock me out with gas or a boat paddle. It was an either or situation.
I have no idea what you just said. Cool. I have no idea what you just said.
The anesthesiologist could
I know
either
the
knock me out with
person
gas
Okay.
or a boat paddle. It was an either or situation.
Oh! Got it.
Yeah. Shout out to my grandma. She sends me the funnies by email every week.
Oh my
Best
God.
grandma.
That was really bad. Perfect. Okay. So today is a exciting tea day for me.
It's exciting.
It's
exciting. Mm.
Yeah. Or maybe not that exciting. It'll be super relaxing. How about that?
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Because we are going to drink.
This is the relaxing session.
Yeah.
I'm ready to relax.
Okay. You haven't drank tea yet though. So now it's like coma kind of a situation. Today we are going to drink GABA oolong, Hong Shui GABA oolong. Not our usual lineup of the Nantou GABA or the new Shanningsi GABA. Is Mr. Zhang's GABA. And from Mr. Zhang, we normally get Lala Shan Hong Shui or Lo-Shan Hong Shui, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, and remember on our website, our Lo-Shan Hong Shui is sold out.
I do remember this. I hope that everyone else remembers it too.
Yeah. Anyway, so we have a new Hong Shui oolong in here from Mr. Zhang. Arrived about a week ago, maybe or 5 days ago.
5 days ago. Yeah,
5
not
days
quite a
ago.
week.
So we tried once, and we feel like the tea was not all the way open yet.
We tried it again,
So today,
and it felt. Yeah, we tried it again in a bowl.
yeah, and a little bit more open maybe.
Yeah.
So today we are going to do it this way. I still have a little bit of the previous batch of Lo-Shan Hong Shui here. So let's compare the new whatever Hong Shui that is to in a bowl style and see how we feel about the new tea. I want to settle in with the tea a little bit more before I ask them details.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
To be clear, we just said, hey, send us some Hong Shui. and they did.
Yeah, well, I mean, we never really ask, like, send me Lala Shan Hong Shui or send me Lo-Shan Hong Shui or send me whatever.
Whatever you guys
I think whatever
is good.
they have,
Yeah.
it's really good. And I do like surprises like this. However, I didn't just, when I received a tea, I didn't just message them that evening, say, hey, is this a Lala Shan or a Lo-Shan? Nowadays, I think it's very important, at least for my personal learning, is to at least drink the tea a few times. What is better is to drink it for a month and then really go back to ask them some questions.
But just get a feel for it first.
Feel for it rather than, they told me it's Lo-Shan Hong Shui.
Yeah, just get like direct experience with it before we go out and
yeah.
try to
I
figure
think
out
this
the name.
way it's really good for me to, first of all, not to let the name influence me, and then secondly, just more rely on my own senses, because when I know the name, then the ego kick in for sure. And I learned that from our blind high mountain oolong tea tastings. But I don't think we'll mark the tea like unknown for like a month on the internet. So maybe after we tune in with the tea today, if there's something really big calling out to me, I will say, hey, is this I feel like this is am I correct? And so we try it in a tea bowl, and then we don't even know which cup is from the previous crop and which cup is the current
Yeah, we're drinking a blind today.
crop. We just know that the previous crop is a Lo-Shan Hong Shui. So maybe we should identify if the new crop is also a Lo-Shan Hong Shui to begin with, and to see if we can nail down which cup is the old crop and which cup is the new.
Let's just drink. I'm getting a little confused. Let's drink the tea.
What? Why are you confused? Just 2 cups of tea.
Just cups of tea. What are you talking about? Confused.
Yeah, do. All right, boiling hot water. I use roughly around 4 grams of tea for each tea bowl, and boiling hot water for the Hong Shui teas. Yeah. So exciting. And then after the tea session will be as chill as
A cucumber.
cucumber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a cucumber. Well, they are cold. Okay.
Cool as a cucumber.
I always say kite. I don't know why.
High.
Remember, as chill as kite that cannot fly.
A kite is high. A cucumber is cool.
Well, I think kite then is perfect. It's like you are high and then you are so relaxed. Huh? Because cucumber feels hard
And refreshing.
and cold. And not super relaxed feeling. I don't think it's agitated, but it doesn't feel relaxed. But kite,
You're eating the wrong cucumbers, man.
when it's like just gently fly in the sky, it's pretty chill. Ooh, very different. Open leaves. Look at that.
Yeah, totally different.
Whoa.
Dang. Okay, so they're not the same tea.
Never said that.
At least they're roasted really differently if they're not the same tea, but I think they're different teas. So to describe what we're seeing a little bit,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
one, because we don't know, they're both just soaking tea leaves in two white bowls right here. Don't know anything other than that they're two of the Hong Shuis, but one is like kind of a brown reddish color. The leaves are pretty much totally open already.
Yeah, and huge open leaves
big
already.
open leaves, and then the other one feels more roasted.
Yeah,
the
like-
leaves are a little bit smaller, more rolled a little bit, maybe,
And not fully open, yet more curly.
and darker, like almost.
But not red or the other tea.
No, the other one's
really
more red.
red. The
These
open
ones
leaves.
are more almost greenish.
Yeah, greenish and then really like bound up leaves in a way.
Interesting.
But when they both dry, none of them are rolled really tight.
No.
So anyway, the one that is kind of dark green looking feels more roasted on the look.
Yeah.
Has a
Smell?
really fruity smell, like
Ooh.
wonderful big scent on a spoon. Oh,
It's very fruity
and
and sweet.
the other one it feels more herbal, more like a red tea actually.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, more like a red tea. Wow, this is
Herbal and a little bit caramel.
Yeah, and sweet in a different way. You know.
More like caramel sweetness instead of fruit sweetness. Interesting. Yeah, they've got to be different teas. They smell really different. Let's see how they taste.
Really small,
Nice.
really sweet, on a curly, roasted feeling tea. But it doesn't taste roasted. It just look
The
at
leaves look more roasted.
how it open. It feels like a roasted tea. How
There's
a
a-
roasted tea open.
There's a charcoal kind of a little bit in the back there.
underneath the broth and the tong.
Yeah. It supports 火是沉,
火是沉
茶是
菌.
菌.
And then the one that have huge leaves and then the leaves look red and open up really fast, this one. And then the liquid look really like that typical dark
Yeah, it smells
orange
more like
Hong Shui.
I think of as Hong Shui. Yeah.
So because of that, I'm guessing this one is the new Hong Shui. Remember last one, first infusion is that what?
It's like any other oolong. Not like
Yeah.
any other oolong, but just doesn't feel like a Hong Shui.
That's right. And then when you open it, I said, oh wow, there's a Hong Shui hidden underneath the clothes.
Yeah.
It's fascinating tea last time.
But this more caramely one feels more traditionally Hong Shui to
Yeah.
me.
Soft in a direct way.
Yeah.
There's a more angle, soft angle that pointed to my throat. Sounds really bad. Wow, really fun to try tea this way and absolutely have no idea which one is which one. And let's go back to the previous cup again, since it got soaked for...
It smells more roasted now. Smell the top of the broth. You can smell the charcoal fire in there.
Just very mild though.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Mr. Zhang's roasting. And it's more sinking now. Really, really sinking kind of a feeling. First round, it feels really soft. And second round, it feels very sinking. And you probably have no idea which cup of tea we are talking about anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
The lighter color one. And then let's do the darker color one that more feels like a traditional Hong Shui.
Thank you. Oh, that broth smell
Oh,
is way more like...
sugar.
I was actually going to say like chicken fat. But sugar. Sounds good.
Like That what is that tree that there's a layer of hard sugar, burnt hard sugar on the top?
Creme brulee.
That's right.
It does have a burnt sugar smell for sure, but it has also a richness that's almost like a broth, like broth.
Here we got our main course and dessert just line up for in a tea for you. So for those of you like me who want to lose weight, we can drink this tea. Maybe they will satisfy the craving of eating.
Or it could be a pastry made with chicken fat with burnt sugar inside.
There you go.
The way the scent rises is very expansive.
And it will expand that experience into broth. Yeah. Huh? Just like
So I
opens.
I wanted to say it first when I first tasted both of them.
Uh-huh.
I want to say the second one, the one that's more of like a Hong Shui looking tea, was a bigger tea. It's not really true
Not
though,
really.
but it is more kind of like expansive, like balloon kind of movement, big and wide. Whereas the
Last one.
the one that looks more like a traditional oolong is more focused, but the power is really strong.
Yeah.
To hit that focus point where it comes together.
So I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there is the old one. The one that almost feels
Previous
like a
batch.
roasted oolong is
Yeah.
a previous batch because the leaf actually look dark green and with a little bit hint of a reddish color. And the second one, it just feels red.
Feels really red, and that
Yeah.
one's the new one that we just got.
One. Do you think they are the same farmer's tea? The feeling wise
doesn't really feel like that. No.
the same farmer's tea, right? Okay.
And just a little bit of insider information. It's the same conclusion we came to when we drank the tea the first time. We didn't drink them side by side. We just drank the new crop. And at least I definitely had the feeling that it was Lala Shan tea.
So today, do you still feel like it's like Lala Shan feeling? Or do you feel like it's a Lo-Shan feeling? I think you have a very good way to express these two teas feeling.
Lo-Shan and Lala Shan?
Uh-huh.
Well, for me, Lala Shan always feels more just naturally big energy and not necessarily refined in the same way that Lo-Shan tea is. With the Lo-Shan tea, I feel like there's, in every one of them that we've had so far, there's a really detailed feeling of the structure of where the broth goes in the mouth, in the body, in the scent. But in a way, the Lala Shan feels like just grand, and I think that has something to do with its very high elevation tea. And we've been to the farm, and it's just like
It's open.
It's open. There's cloud, ocean everywhere,
and
it's just
it's clean.
yeah.
The place is like no pesticide, just kind of wild grown leaves everywhere, tea plants everywhere. People, the farmer itself and the farmer's cousin, the cousin's girlfriend, they are just like super delightful people.
Yeah.
that tend
Really joyful, really kind.
Yeah, really kind and just big-hearted people, and it kind of shows up in the tea. And I think Lo-Shan Hong Shui is a lower elevation place, but as far as we haven't met the farmer yet, and I would like to meet him. Mr. Zhang said he really have high skills as a tea processing person, and it really shows up in what you say about how the tea feel differently, like the almost well executed lineup of each place.
I felt like the first Lo-Shan that we had in the shop felt like spiderweb, like really powerful, but also very fine lines that go lots of different places, and it spreads in a very detailed way, in a strong way, but also in a very fine way, which I don't feel like the Lala Shan is like that at all. Lala Shan is big and a little bit more like pu'er in that way. It's like unhindered, uninterrupted, just tea feeling. Big.
Oh, this new tea is very warm.
I can't say for sure, I can't really feel like this is definitely Lala Shan though, because it doesn't have the same flavor as Lala Shan.
Yeah, right? The sweetness is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. This feels sweet and yet savory at the same time. And Lala Shan feels sweet,
Just
sweet.
big, caramely, and
yeah,
sweet.
big sweetness to me.
But the way the energy, even talking about only the energy, the way that the broth opens in the mouth is just plumy and big and comfortable, like a blanket, you know?
Yeah, like the opening, right?
Yeah,
and then that
it's
opening
expansive.
into the body is really nice and feels really warm.
Yeah.
Tea. So let's brew this tea, this new Hong Shui in a pot, and that's what I normally do. And I think this is the best way for me to really call out a tea feeling.
Cool.
So I can really talk about it.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm. It's really warm.
It's really warm
This
tea.
new one is really warm.
Excellent timing too.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know about, Arizona or Florida, but man, it's really cold already in
Up here,
Seattle area this year. It kind of get cooler much sooner than usual. So I will need to get all my warm teas that I need. Store up some warm teas for the long winter time.
Sometimes I wonder if teacher is like really thinking about what it's like over here, but when he chooses tea for us, because he sent us that noon-picked tea
Yes.
when we're going through a lot of struggle and hard to see the positive aspect of things in general, because it was right around the time that everything had been locked down for a while and
Like 2 months or
and don't know
something.
what the political situation is, and it just everything is kind of crazy and people are uncomfortable, feeling locked up. And he sent us a tea that has a really strong sunshine feeling to it, noon-picked tea, and now it feel much more grounded and strong than at that time, but it's starting to feel really cold outside. And then this tea is really warm, like super warm.
Yeah. I have to say, I sometimes feel that he's like psychically link up with us. And also with his other customers. I'm not that special.
He's just a very sensitive man. But just I'm still Sean's preparing the pot to brew this tea, and I'm still drinking with a spoon out of the cup.
Directly?
Yeah, directly.
Oh.
I know, disgusting. And it and it's really warm and comfortable. It's soft. Well, you know what? It does feel more like Lala Shan than the previous couple batches of Lo-Shan have. But remember the Tai Chi Hong Shui that we got
Chi
from
Hong Shui, yeah.
Lo-Shan farmer? That one was also big and thick. It wasn't thin and fine and running through the body and that kind of thin lines like that. And
There was a big tea.
Had more caramel sweetness too.
Yeah.
So hard to say.
Maybe we should compare with that one.
Yeah, great idea.
We have...
Don't tell him.
Okay.
Oh, you can tell him, it's fine.
We have enough of that one to drink for 2 months every day.
No, they care, but
I'm like a child, just like, I'm treasure. I really love that tea. I use that tea a lot when I need to practice my Tai Chi. It's kind of a reminder of me what Tai Chi is. So just super excited to have that tea around still. Yeah. Oh, smell the dry leaves is super caramely. All that burnt sugar, not caramel, burnt sugar. I'm sorry. I'm kind of confused with the two all the time.
I actually looked it up after last session. So
Caramel
I think
is burnt sugar?
yeah, but well,
Oh yeah, we are talking about British baking show.
I think burnt sugar is just more caramelized caramel. So you just cook it for a little bit longer, so it starts to get a little bit of that bitter burnt taste.
But this, you can smell the light charcoal too, can you?
Yeah,
Smell
I can.
that.
I can.
It's
I can in the dry leaves.
Very different presentation, no, than the previous crop.
But yeah, I can smell the charcoal in there.
So at least we know it's different tea. I'm going to ask them to see if different tea. And they were like, no, it's the same tea. I was
what
like,
the
I'm
heck?
destroyed.
Yeah, impossible. It's not the same thing. I mean, the main note in the last one was definitely like fruit. And this one, the main note is definitely like caramel.
Come on, yeah.
And a little herbalness in there. Herbal feeling. Maybe this one's like the Wing Chun Hong Shui. Yong Chun Quan.
Yong Chun Quan. What do you know about Yong Chun Quan?
I don't know. I'm just making it up. Maybe it's like the kickboxing Hong Shui.
I don't know anything about Yong Chun Quan. I just know Ip Man is super famous. That's all I know. And there are some movies about him that I haven't watched yet.
Oh, you haven't watched Ip Man?
Maybe just watch one or something.
Pretty fun to watch.
First infusion of this new Hong Shui oolong. Surface smell. Yep, sugar sweetness for sure. It mixed with a dark plant leaf, kind of a sweetness too. Wow, in a pot, it's the broth presentation is so different.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really like how do you use that word? Ethereal. Sure.
Close enough. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not making fun of you. Seriously, ethereal. It's like
ethereal.
It's not in the bowl. It feels more like just chung 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 bah, big. Like expansive broth. It's still soft, but in this one, in this cup, it feels. I can actually start to identify some running lines.
Yeah.
In the
mouth.
And
it hit the back of the neck just beautifully with it's not even throat sensation, it's the back of the neck.
Yeah.
With a huge presence and strong tea. It's a strong tea.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. Maybe I'll keep some and see what kind of a martial art this tea is.
I'm telling you, Wing Chun. It's Wing Chun tea. Go for the back of the throat. Young Chun Chun.
Yeah, right. You better talk to your body about it first.
Yeah.
Before you open your mouth even more.
Oh, God, that feels really good.
The back.
Yeah.
The huge presence of the neck and then spread out to the back. And the warmth then show up immediately in the belly. Super happy.
I'm starting to change my mind
What?
about where I think this tea is from with this kind of movement.
Yeah. More like Lo-Shan Hong Shui movement, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
That's really good.
I'm glad we drank this tea on the podcast today because a lot of times the podcast things really show up. Oh. On the back, I think it's the feeling is really warm and deep.
Yeah. I just love the way it hit the back of the neck because it's so different. It feels so different in the mouth. It's like fluffy and what is that? Ethereal. It's ethereal, and then boom! It just like hit the back of the neck.
It's strong. Yeah.
So much fun.
But it feels very gentle, and the texture in the mouth feels very gentle.
Yeah, totally. Infusion 2, the surface smell feel much deeper now, and the savory, like sweet and savory coexisting notes start to show up.
Yeah. When I smell the surface of the broth, I really feel the structure reaching back to my throat.
Right, the split up structure.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how it changes too.
Tastes more savory too. Tastes more brothy.
Yeah, not that fluffy, like puffy air that you cannot grasp. It feels really solid right now, and it moves into the body much more. Feels more whole body movement
in the front of the body too. Yeah.
Rather than the focus on the back. And maybe it just happened this time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I want to tune in with it a little bit more and really get a good feel about the tea before I ask them questions. And this way I rely on our senses to in a way look at the tea, because I think one of the biggest teaching from all these teachers is to look at the tea with is the objective mind. Yeah. And it's really hard to look at anything with an objective mind.
Truly objective. Yeah,
truly objective. And so even when we know this is a Hong Shui, it's already not objective, right? Because we will be like laying on our guesses on, is this a Lo-Shan or this is a Lala Shan? Which is actually not too, but still,
but
without
even
knowing.
more so, like if we know, like you said, if we know that it's a Lo-Shan or a Lala Shan, then we're going to be, Lala Shan has more of the energy from the, has more of the energy from the earth, and the Lo-Shan has more of the, the finesse of the farmer's skill, and okay, that's why it tastes like, kind of the ego starts to come through, and it's harder to just rely on it's harder for me to rely on my experience when I know more.
Yeah. And this one, since we don't know the mountain, we really have to watch how the tea play out. Does this feel more like a mountain feeling, or does this feel more like a human's skills behind it kind of a feeling? Really fun to do it this way, and in a way really scary. Because sometimes when I say the wrong thing, I feel like a dumbass, by the way, people.
Oh, but that brothy feeling in the mouth is really nice.
Because I sometimes actually think after they read my questions, do they just ask another question? How long have she been drinking tea? Wow. I don't think they would judge me that way, but still. You see, and once again, it's my ego talking because I want to be so good at it, you know? So sorry I cut your thoughts on the broth.
I completed my thought. The brothy feeling is just really nice.
Third infusion on the structure of the scent. I don't know how much more this scent can rise up. I really wish I could draw. I would like to draw the scent
You
to
can draw.
people. Huh?
You can draw. You should draw. You should just draw it. Don't talk about you wish you could draw. You just draw it.
Fine then.
Okay. Because I think you have a lot of good images that come to you. You should draw it. I think it's a great idea.
You should watch when I draw with KH, which is my son. He got to do a lot of refinement touch up for me.
I would like to see what your drawing of the scent structure looks like.
The broth is changing again. Okay, so today the session is not what I expected. I'll be super relaxed after I drink so much Hong Shui. Currently, I'm super excited. You see? I fit into the kite image.
Kite. Hi. Chill as a kite.
Chill as a kite. Yeah. Super excited to see the changes. Now it's puffy in one ball. And the energy sense goes up to the head because the scent structure still stays there. And it sends tingling feeling to the head. And the broth movement is so wonderfully moved into the body. It just simultaneous have both of the energy going on.
It's a full body tea.
Excellent tea. I think we'll stop at infusion 3. So, because since we do a bowl blind tasting, the session might go super long.
It's already pretty long, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just cut it off.
Cool.
Yeah. I am a kite. So we'll just give us a few more days. I want to try this tea a few more times before I go back and ask the questions to know what tea this is. And so we'll post it on our website hopefully by Wednesday. If you are listening to this on Monday, hopefully we'll have our new Hong Shui Oolong tea up on the website by Wednesday.
Sounds good.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, that's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you for joining us, everybody. And trying to think if there's anything going on. Oh, live sessions are coming up.
Oh, yeah,
in
that's
December.
right.
I scheduled one for December 3rd and one for December 17th. Mm-hmm. We're going to do basically the same idea for both sessions. Compare similar teas, but the quality is different. One is like what I call a gourmet tea. Good flavor, good for the price. And there's lots of good notes to pick up on. Other one is kind of like a meditation grade tea. That's like the placeholder word that I'm using right now of something that has a deeper structure into the body. So the December 3rd session is going to be Lala Shan, Haiman Oolong. One is charcoal roasted from Mr. John. One is just our usual lineup of Lala Shan, Haiman, Oolong.
But both are light teas.
Both are light teas, yeah.
Not a hard charcoal roasted teas
No,
to
just
compare.
lightly charcoal roasted Lala Shan. And then the other one is both 2019 pour teas from different locations, but one, or they're both from old trees, both really solid. The gourmet level one is also a really solid tea. But just comparing the differences. So that'll be what's going on for our live sessions coming up.
In December.
In December, yeah.
True. And then there will be holidays. So
we'll take a break.
And then I bet you will take a break too.
You can drink gabo with your Christmas dinner and then fall asleep.
Oh no, with this one you actually get pretty high, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Anything else? Any announcements we need to say?
No, I think that's it. And so just keep
Smooth Water Baozhong is coming in too. We'll talk about that one soon.
Yes.
But it's awesome. Really good tea this
really
season.
solid.
Yeah.
And just, send us some good vibes to find some good high mountain oolong for you guys for the winter season. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Everybody drink good tea and be safe out there. And we'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.